Hi. How you doing? It's Friday! It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh. Hey everyone, my name is Nadja Natalia and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to start this get together gig of pretty much nothing but photography because it is Foto Friday, F-O-T-O Friday, which means any topic regarding photography, I'll be talking about it on a Friday. Now y'all probably wondering, why is someone like me talking about photography in the first place? Well, for your information, I am actually a photographer. I've been doing photography for a very long time, but I've gotten better within the 2 years since taking my break from 2017 to 2019. When I got back onto my Nadja Natalia photography style, I learned a lot, and what I loved about that was it was my welcome back gift to myself, but also a presentation to people who actually knew that I take photography or did not know that I do photography, as a way of like knowing that other side of me. That made me even more creative and more ambitious to do more with photography. Now, what I've learned within these 2 years of photography has made me a better photographer as it is today. And if it wasn't for looking at other people's photography, I would not understand, or I wouldn't be not progressing. I decided to start this Foto Friday with a bang. I have asked some photography friends on Instagram to send me either messages or video on giving advice for people who are wanting to start photography or getting back into photography. And I will be crediting these people in this video. So to the people that have taken time out of their busy schedule to do this for me, one, thank you very much. It means the absolute world to me. Number two, you guys are super amazing, and I would not learn or be where I need to be without you guys. Without further ado, let's check them out.
Hello, I'm Jesus Shuttersworth. That is my photographer name. It came from my favorite movie, which is called He Got Game. It's a play on words, actually. So the main character's name is Jesus Shuttlesworth. Of course, the play on words is Shuttersworth. I became a photographer about 5 years ago. I had worked with a fellow photographer being his model, but ultimately he inspired me to become a photographer as well, and I've been doing it ever since.
I bought my first Canon camera to capture water sporting events. After practicing and looking up videos on YouTube, I came across photographers who inspired me to jump into street photography. As time went on, I became addicted to learning new ways of capturing the moment, which led me to lifestyle portrait photography and then eventually videography.
My aesthetic, it would have to be portrait photography. Like, I love a good profile portrait of someone with a lot of vivid colors and a lot of detail in it. Generally, a lot of my photos I try to make the natural light my source when I take pictures, and it always works out for me. As far as do's and don'ts, this might be a personal pet peeve of mine, but people like to ask like what kind of camera you're using a lot. Personally, for me, I feel like unless we're doing business, I feel like it's really none of your business what kind of camera that I'm using. But I feel like that's the one major one that I feel like just really irks my nerves a lot.
As far as my aesthetics, I love dark and moody edits. For me, there are no real do's and don'ts in photography. Being creative and thinking outside the box is the key to creating your own style and being authentic who you are as a creator. Well, this is my favorite photo I shot.
When I think of my favorite shot, it actually stands above anything that I've ever done, I feel like. So it was 2 years ago where I got to work with this young lady at Meridian Hill Park, which is in Washington, D.C. They have this nice cascading like stairs, but along the stairs is this little like waterfall. So I was actually able to capture this young lady standing in front of that. it just turned out so beautifully, like chef's kiss. Like it just worked out so beautifully. To this day, I've taken a lot of shots, but that one in particular, to this day, stands out.
I have two favorite photos that I've taken. The first one is my very first street photography shot that I took after I purchased my Canon camera. My second favorite photo is of an old arcade sign that is located in Glenmont, Maryland. The best advice I could give anyone doing photography, just do it. Don't care about your equipment at first. It will come eventually, but just do it. Take that photo. Advice that I would give is to be authentic to who you are as a creator and always remember to focus on thinking outside the box.
So the best advice I could give to someone who is just getting started or looking to get back into it is to think first things first is don't quit. Never quit. I think a lot of us, being creative, a lot of time we can get discouraged because of how it works sometimes. I think the second thing that, as far as advice is concerned, is to never compare your work to other individuals that you work with in your industry. Never do that. I think, me personally, I've tried to find my own lane. So I feel like there's nobody else in my lane when it comes to my work. So I definitely think that, for one, don't quit, and second, don't compare your work to anyone else's.
Did you miss me? Hopefully you guys learned and understand within the depths of being a photographer in these streets. It is not easy, but when I tell you it is super worth it to get into. Now, I want to leave off with a good advice to anybody that is getting back into photography after taking some time off. The best advice that I can give you is when you see something that you want to do and you have no idea how to pull it off, just do some research. Look at some YouTube videos or just some tips on Instagram on how to pull the great lighting, the great poses for a model, the concept, your vision, all that behind that. That way you know exactly how to come into it with a shoot that somebody wants you to do. And if this person happens to be their first time in front of a camera, just make them comfortable. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't rush them. Just be patient with them and they will enjoy the comfort and your company at the same time. That is all I have for you today on this Foto Friday. And if you happen to like this video, please like, comment, and also subscribe. Come on now, subscribe. I am trying to build up as much content as possible so that you can get to see more of me and more of my creative mind. Till next time, see ya.